Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's the new year and I'm so excited. I don't know when you're listening to this recording. It might still be the new year, but you are going to want to grab a paper and a pen and you're going to want to jot these 13 things down. So what I'm going to share with you today is skills that I feel are deal breakers to be successful in Mary Kay. Whether your goal is national court of sales, your goal is a Cadillac, your goal is consistent star consultant, or maybe your goal is $500 a month for your family. These 13 skills I feel are deal breakers. Now, not everyone's going to be organized. Not everyone's going to be great at public speaking. Not everyone's going to be great at everything. But these 13 skills are pretty much deal breakers on what could possibly hold you back. So it's the new year. Rather than keep doing what you're doing and expect different results, that's a sign of insanity, right? Then my goal is to help you look at these 13 things. And as I'm going through these 13 things, you're going to be ranking yourself. So you're going to write all 13 things down, and next to each thing, you're going to write a number, and the number's from 1 to 5. 1 being low confidence, like I'm not even sure what that is. 3 being, I'm okay at that. 5 being, I'm strong enough at that I could help teach it at the meeting or teach it to another consultant. So, so you're going to rank yourself on a 1 to 5 based on your confidence level for this particular thing. I'm just going to see if I can make it spotlight for everyone. See what happens if I, okay, so let me see if I can do this. All right, so get a pen and paper handy. And so I'm going to go through all these with you. So number 1, these are not necessarily in order, but number 1 is getting leads. So you see a lady, you're at the grocery store, she's super sharp, and you want to get her name and number. What is your confidence level that you'll be able to approach her and get her name and number? Or getting leads. What is your confidence level on facial boxes? Any way that you get leads, booth events, whatever. What is your confidence level? 1 being low, 5 being high. Again, what's your confidence level at getting leads? So that's number 1 on there. Number 2 is booking those leads. So what's your confidence level? So you come home, you've got this gal's name and number, it's on a piece of scratch paper. She's this adorable waitress. You totally hit it off. You gave her a sample. When you get home, what is the confidence level you're telling yourself that you'll be able to book her? 1 to 5, 1 being low, 5 being high. Okay. So booking that lead, booking the leads that you get. Could be booth event leads, could be warm chatter leads, could be referral leads, whatever names and numbers you've got, what's your confidence level that you'll be able to book them? Okay. Third thing is coaching. So she says, great, I'd love to have a few friends over. Is that okay? And you're like, of course. So you book her for a week from Friday. What is your confidence level in coaching that so that party holds? Are you confident in sending her an invitation, sending her a text for her to send out to her group? Do you have, so if you have a lot of appointments postpone, or parties go from a party to a facial, or from a facial to a nothing, or they no show, or they tell you the day of, oh, it looks like no one's coming, I don't want to do it, whatever. What is your confidence level at coaching that appointment once you've got it booked? All right, number 4 is actually doing the party or doing the facial. Again, what's your confidence level at going through, whether it be your flip chart, whether it be skincare and charcoal, no matter what it is, makeup, party, whatever, what's your confidence level in explaining the product and just zipping through a skincare class? Okay. Number 5 is the group close. So you've got everybody either on a Zoom or around a table, and you're talking about the sets. Maybe you're giving them a set sheet that has different sets on it, different price breaks, maybe even a promotion or a special deal that you're running. So what's your confidence level at going over the product as a group close, telling them sets, specials, all of that? Okay, number 6 is the individual close. So you do the group close, and on Zoom, you can do a couple things. You can have a separate breakout room and say, oh my gosh, the first person to go into a breakout room with me for 3 minutes is, gets 5 extra tickets for whatever for the drawing. Who wants to go first? And people will say, pick me. But what's your confidence level at the individual close? So you're at a house, you've got a lady and her 2 friends. She whips out food, and that's about the time that you do your individual close off to the side. What is your confidence level doing that individual close, getting the sale, closing the sale? All right. Number 7 is sharing the Mary Kay story. So maybe somebody at the party says, I thought about doing Mary Kay about 15 years ago, but I don't, it wasn't really for me. Or, gosh, I've always thought about making extra money, but not with Mary Kay. Or whatever they say. Or maybe they say, oh, I've always wanted to be in the cosmetic industry. Or, oh, I tried Mary Kay 12 years ago. I hear that all the time. Oh, I tried Mary Kay 15 years ago. So what's your confidence level in sharing the Mary Kay story? And what are you going to share with her? Do you know your I story? Your I story should be 3 minutes or less. So again, your confidence level in sharing the Mary Kay story, 1 to 5, 1 being low, 5 being high. All right. The next thing is getting referrals. So playing the referral game, asking for referrals, could be from a customer just making a delivery, like a reorder. Actually, you know what? I just missed one, but that's okay. It doesn't matter what order we're doing these in. So it's asking for referrals, playing either a referral game, offering everybody some kind of an incentive. Like if you give me 5 names and numbers, maybe you play a game, maybe you play music, whatever it is that you do, what's your confidence level at getting referrals from every selling appointment? Okay, 1 to 5. All right, the next one is closing the team member, closing the recruit. So I should have done that after showing the Mary Kay story, but it's fine. So closing the recruit. So you meet Susie Q for coffee. You're at Starbucks, you walk in, you do your quick I story, you share a few things, you ask her a lot of questions. What's your confidence level that you'll close her and you'll walk out of there with an agreement and a new recruit? Is it high? Are you thinking this gal, she's going to be amazing? Or are you thinking, oh my God, I hope she doesn't ask me something I don't know? All right, so that's closing the team member. That's number 9. Number 10 is managing your money. What's your confidence level at managing your money? Do you feel confident at knowing how to sell the product, pay off your loan, buy Section 2, pay yourself? Like, do you feel like your confidence is pretty high managing your money, being self-employed? Because that can put you out of business faster than anything. Number 11 is, so that was number 10, managing money. Number 11 is managing your time. So again, what's your confidence level that you're a good time manager, that you manage to get stuff done? All right, the next one, number 12, is managing your emotions. Mary Kay used to say to us, women are usually higher than a kite or lower than a skunk and never in between. And so that's one of the reasons she actually started the Star Consultant program, was she wanted us just to be consistent, because she found that we were either super excited or I want to quit, super excited and I want to quit. And she just thought, oh my gosh, if they could just consistently sell 300 a week, they'd be a star. And you know, they haven't raised that limit in probably the Star Consultant program in probably 20 years. So it's 1,800 for the quarter. So anyway, what is your confidence level at managing your emotions? Okay. And that could be, maybe you get discouraged easily, or maybe you're overly optimistic, like whatever your confidence level is. Okay. And then the very last one is your confidence level at follow-up and customer service. So let's say the woman buys a mascara from you at a skincare class. Now, what do you do with her? Do you enroll her in PCP right away? Do you ask her to join your VIP page? Do you just not do anything? You sell her the mascara and then wait till she calls you. And there's no perfect system. I just know that there's a lot of times, like in my unit, for me personally, that is not an area that I'm strong in. So with the new year here, I'm starting a completely different system so that no one does fall through the cracks. So what's your confidence level in follow through, follow up, and customer service? So if somebody buys a skincare set, are you doing a 2, 2, and 2? Are you calling them in 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months? And if so, what kind of system do you have in place for that? And what's your confidence level that you know how to do that and you can implement a system? Okay, so let me zip back through this list really quick. Number 1 is getting leads. Number 2 is booking those leads that you're getting, no matter how you're getting them, booth event, facial boxes, whatever. Number 3 is coaching those leads once you book them. Number 4 is doing the actual party, conducting the actual, the middle part, the actual class. The next thing is the group close, maybe talking about sets, maybe giving them a special for pricing. The next item, number 6, is the individual close, closing with them one-on-one, and some of the psychology that goes behind that. Number 7 is sharing the Mary Kay story. Number 8 is getting referrals, asking for referrals, whether you play the referral game, have them flip over the profile card, whatever it is, what is your confidence level that you are getting referrals at every appointment? That is number 8. Number 9 is closing the team member. So you share a little bit about the Mary Kay story. How confident are you that you're going to close that new team member? Number 10 is managing your money. What's your confidence level at managing your money? Number 11 is managing your time. That's the one thing we don't get back every day. A lot of time goes right through our fingertips. And so what are we doing to manage our time? The second to last is managing our emotions, and if it's easy because we are self-employed to feel isolated. And that's one of the reasons why our meetings are so powerful and getting together is so powerful. I've even had consultants share with me that they get on Zoom for a booking hour and they'll go, "Hey, Susie, why don't we both jump on at 11?" And they mute themselves and then they'll both see each other on the screen and they'll be booking. And as soon as they get a booking, they hold up a sign, "Got a booking," when they get all excited, but it holds them accountable because they've got a buddy on Zoom with them. It's also booking. So, but managing your emotions. And then the very last thing is customer service and follow-up. So when you facial somebody, or let's say you go to do an event at the hotel and somebody doesn't buy. I literally just had this happen. The gal didn't buy because she was planning on joining Alejandra. And then now Alejandra hasn't joined and this has been a month. So now my comment to her, Alejandra, is, would you rather be a customer or would you rather be a team member? Do you want to be a consultant or do you want to be, can I take care of you for the rest of your life? Like, what do you want to do kind of thing? So again, it's the follow-up and do you have a system in place? Maybe she doesn't buy anything the first time you facial her, but I will tell you, if with follow-up, I've had them buy nothing at the party, and at the 2-day follow-up, they've bought the whole thing. They say, actually, I'll take the $299 set. Well, I'm thinking, well, what if I hadn't called her? Would she have called me? Maybe, maybe not. So these are 13 skills. Now, you're not going to be a 5 at all of these. You're not even going to be a 4 at all of these. In fact, there's a whole bunch of these that you're not even going to maybe even be a 3 at. But there's going to be a few that you have a lower score. So let's say there's 3 or 4 of these that you are a 4 or a 5 on, but there's probably a couple that you might be a 1 or a 2 on. And so you don't have to be a 5 at everything or even a 4 at everything. But if you're a 1 or a 2, that means you're really lacking confidence in that one particular area. And I really think it's going to impact your business. So let's say you're great at getting leads. You can talk to anybody. You can get a name and number from anybody. So let's say you're a 4.5 out of 5 on getting leads. But then when it comes to booking them, they either aren't returning your call, they're not returning your text, they're not responding to you. And so you're a 1.5 or 2, but you can get the leads, you're just not booking them. Okay. That's a skill that we need to master, because you can have all the leads in the world, but if they're not booking and you're not putting product on faces, you're not going to get anywhere. And you're going to get frustrated and you're going to get cynical. And you're going to say to yourself, this isn't easy. Why did somebody not tell me that Mary Kay was this hard? Nobody wants to book with me. And when you start making generally large statements to yourself, like nobody's booking, nobody's buying, nobody wants to join my team, or everybody, it's either nobody or everybody. Everybody's not spending money. Everybody doesn't want to do this. Everybody, it's like, so when I hear that, then my question is to you, well, how many people actually said no to you today? Well, 2, but I called 12. It's like, okay, but if you got 10 voicemails, those don't really count because you didn't talk to anybody. So you can't base your emotions on the decision of 2 people, because trust me, in 3 days from now, you're not going to remember who those 2 people are. So these are 13 skills. Now, what I want you to do is I'd like you to just type this up, like literally just type it like it's an email to yourself. And next to each word, put your scale of 1 to 5. Again, 1 being low, 5 being high. And I would really prefer you not to pick 3 on everything, but because that's kind of the middle of the road. But you will find some though that you're leaning more toward the 1, 2, 3 versus the 3, 4, 5 side. And those are ones that just is an eye opener. It's extremely an eye opener to your director, if it's me or whoever your director is, as a coach, because if someone comes to me and says, I want to be a director, I want to move up, I want to go into DIQ, I want it all. I want the 300% more income. I want all the perks. I want the what's the box? The buzz kit that we get. That's like the highlight of, I think that's like one of the most fun things directors get, is a buzz kit every other month. I should be getting a buzz kit in a couple of weeks. It'll have all the holiday product in it. And to get all that early, it's like amazing, right? So let's say you say that that's what you want to do, but there's 3 things on here that you're a 1 or a 2 at. Like maybe it's closing the team member, closing a recruit, or maybe it's managing your money, and maybe it's actually doing the party. Well, then let's get those 3 things from a 2 to a 3 to at least a 4, so that you go, okay, I can do that now. Because the stories that we tell ourselves and what we're thinking, our confidence level has 1000% to do with the results that we get. I'll say that again. The story you're telling yourself and your mindset is 1000% impactful on the results that you get. So if we can figure out where there's a little hole, maybe you're a 4 at everything. If you are, yippee-ki-yay, go into DIQ, you will soar to the top. I'm not a 4 or 5 at everything, but this isn't about me. This is all about you. So what I would like to ask you to do is to type up these 13 things, right next to each thing, write your number and send it to your director, because then as your coach, she will be able to then help refer you. There might be a great video you could watch on asking for referrals, playing the referral game. There's probably videos on Mary Kay Confident on the company website. She might even have YouTube videos that deal with a specific thing. If booking the leads is an issue, maybe you can jump on and listen to her make some booking calls. So any one of these 13 skills can be mastered by anyone. But I really feel like these 13 skills could make or break somebody who really wants to do something with his business. And even if it's a very, very, very part-time consultant who wants to just play a little bit, when you play, you want to be effective, right? You want to give good customer service. You want to have fun with this. And if you're telling yourself, I'm not good at this, or I'm not good at one of these or a couple of these, then yeah, it's going to have an impact. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Thank you for tuning in. And I know that you are going to hopefully get some phenomenal results out of this. Thanks for listening.